Hi, Tito Boy. Um, Looking back po, nung nag-start ka pa lang talaga, was it all planned na meron ka bang brand na gustong buuin as an image of the Boy Abunda na gusto mo
Wala.
makilala?
Wala. Pero, nung nag-uumpisa ako, hirap. Ang hirap. Hindi ko rin alam kung saan ako papunta. Yung brand, naintindihan ko yan much later. Wala eh, wala. Pero, paano ba? You know, I had a friend who said, alam mo boy, nung nag-uumpisa tayo lahat, siguro this is the time when we were in the theater, sa Metropolitan Theater, if you saw yourself behave, you would have hated yourself. Kasi wala raw akong pinalalampas. Siguro nakakainis talaga. Yung, alam mo yun, yung pag sinabi, I remember, I would join the chorus, yung sa mga musicals, kasi di naman talaga ako marunong kumanta, sumayaw. Pero I enjoyed being in the chorus. I was an assistant stage manager. In other words, I was a PA. I was a production assistant. I was tasked to fix costumes, ay mga tagatawag sa artista, gano'n. Pero I would dabble, halimbawa, kailangan ng magbubuhat ng artista na namatay, gano'n, etc. Pero halimbawa, pag sabi ng direktor, may linya na, mabuhay si Juan Tamad. Ako yung, Direk, akong pasabihin mo naman nun. So, mabuhay si Juan Tamad. I would invite everybody to come and watch the show because I wanted them to see how I would do it. So when I was young, it was not a design. It was not a design that I'll take it here and then wala. I will start here and then I will go. Lucky ako in a sense that it naturally happened. Pero ngayon now, in hindsight, one thing led to the next because unconsciously I demanded for it. In other words, I worked so hard as a PA that there was no other way for me to be a stage manager. I was so good as a stage manager that parang tubig, pag, di ba, pag sumusobra, it finds its space. So, yung progreso ng karera at buhay ko was a byproduct of excessive hard work.
When did you start, sir, na maging conscious about having an image na? Like,
Nung nag-umpisa na akong maging publicist. Kasi syempre, when I was starting to handle the public relations requirements of the Martin Rivera's, of the Regina, no, in the theater kasi, pagkatapos ko mag-stage manager, maging PA, I got into the public relations office. So doon ako at wala ako masyadong kaalaman sa public relations. So I had to start reading. Ano ba talaga ang PR? Ano ba talaga ang packaging? Ano ba talaga ang marketing? I started reading and I was in an office that was tasked to promote the theater. So doon ako yung consciousness ko. At dahil kulang ako ng training, basa ako ng basa. Oo.
So ano, sir, yung mga ugali saka yung mga mga paniniwala nyo na nabago dahil iyan na kayo? The new Boy Abunda na? Or was there any changes ba? Or
Hindi, ako naniniwala kasi ako ng core mo remains. Was it Oprah who said, or Oprah or Barbara Streisand, but one of them in that conversation said that your core doesn't really change. If 30 years ago you were an asshole, 30 years later you just become a bigger asshole. If you're good, may mga bagay na nababago, but I think the core really
But
remains.
how are you, sir, noon sa ngayon? Like, mas masungit ka ba noon? O mas mabait ka na ngayon?
I've always been a go-getter. I've always been driven. I've always been proud ako dito. I've always been tactical. Ibig sabihin, alala ko yung mga taga-Samar noon, mga kaibigan ko, mga kababata ko, sabi ko, huy, huwag muna tayo masyado magkita-kita ng madalas. Kasi, pare-pareho ang kwento natin. Pero magmahalan tayo. I remember this. It's okay, make friends with others para malaman natin kung ako mag-i-explore, para mas yumabong baga yung ating So I've always been that. That's why at a certain point, I used to joke that I have mastered the art of social climbing. Yung parang social climbing with responsibility na kahit kailan hindi ko naman kalilimutan ang pinanggalingan ko. Pero natutuwa lang ako mapanood yung lifestyle ng mayayaman. Gusto ko sila panoorin. Kaya yung paano sila magsalita, paano sila kumilos, yun, naging interesante sa akin yun. Ano ba ako noon? Bata, pero hindi kasi nabago yung pananaw ko na gusto ko talaga ng mabuting buhay para sa mga magulang. Yung ganun, yung gusto ko ng mabuting buhay, yun ang pangarap ko. My mother wanted me to be an accountant. My father wanted me to be a lawyer. Di ba may mga pangarap ang mga magulang natin? Pero ako gusto ko lang I wanted to provide for my mother nung namatay na ang tatay. Yun lang.
Dito boy, galing ka sa hirap di ba? So, nung nag-strive ka, nag-work hard ka for this, yung percentage nung like, how much yung passion, how much yung eagerness mo to earn, how much yung gusto mong may mapatunayan?
Iba-iba sa araw-araw. Lahat yun, nandun. Kasi depende sa mood mo sa araw, di ba? May mga araw na tinatawaran ang kakayanan mo ng mga kababayan mo. So, ang driving energy mo, nakatuon doon sa papatunayan ko sa kanilang lahat. May mga moments naman na nanggagaling lang sa loob, yung energy na, I want a better life. Or yung healthy ambition na I want to be bigger than who I am. So it's really, it's not measurable. It's not measurable by percentage as to how much. But I think all of the above should be present in somebody's life. And that has to be embraced. That has to be embraced. Having layers of motivational moments, of motivations, dapat marami talaga. Marami talaga. Ang importante, kahit yung mistakes, kahit yung mga mali, kasi may mga pagkakataon talaga na, there was a time I wanted to go home. Parang ang hirap dito. Yung nakikitira lang ako sa mga kamag-anak at saka sa mga kaibigan. May mga araw na natutulog kami sa luneta. Oo, magkakaibigan, huwag ko muna matulog, ako muna, para hindi mawala ang sapatos o tsinelas. There was a time I wanted to go home. That's why when I made it, I remember saying, for as long as I know my way back home, I'm okay.
So when will you stop, sir?
I don't think I'll ever stop. From where I come from, everything else was New York. I used to say that. When will I stop? I don't think I'll ever stop. Pero ibig sabihin, mababawasan yung trabaho. Pero yung paghinto talaga, hindi There'll always be things to do. If I wouldn't be hosting on television, I'm sure I'll be teaching. I'm sure I'll be reading. I'm sure I will be writing a book. I'm sure I'll be teaching. Dami? Ang dami. Ang dami pwedeng gawin.
Sir, you're already a legend.
I'll be pole dancing.
Sabi kong pole na hanap kita.
Pero ang struggles will continue Ang dami pa rin struggles, lalo na yung sa LGBT movement. I mean, isa pa yung aspeto ng buhay ko na gusto ko pang makatulong ng husto. I'm shy about being called iconic or legend because I'm still young enough. I'm in the running.
Tito, insulto ko pa rin ba?
No? Hindi. I'm not, meron naman, may mga pagkakataon. May mga pagkakataon naman, oo naman. Lalo na yung mga, oo naman. Pero hindi na, I'm not anymore defined I'm not defined totally anymore by opinions of others and by words. And I am not hurt anymore for a long time. Alam mo, yung momentary, yung syempre pag natural yung, At saka, meron naman talaga din deserved. Kung pag-iisipan mo, meron din, napakabukas ko Sinabi niya yan kasi, akala niya, yung nakikita mo rin yung perspective. Alam mo kung bakit ka minumura niya, bakit ka insulto niyan? Kasi magkasama tayo lagi. And, natural mathematical computation would basically lead to the point that maybe, we are colluding, it's a collusion between, you know what I'm saying? Ako ganun ako mag-isip. Maaari ganun ang pinanggagalingan niya. Pero hindi katulad noon that I would wallow on and I needed so much approval, so much validation. Yung dinadaanan mo yun.
So, sir, Pag meron kang mga naririnig na intriga or mga komento tungkol sa'yo, how do you address that? Like, meron ka bang tao na pinupuntahan or kinukonsulta?
Madalas, dati nanay. Oo, dati nanay ko. Bong! My partner. And we would laugh at it. Ay, yung iba naman, we would react to it violently. Pero kami lang. Pero kasi kailangan pag-usapan. That's why, pero sa tagal ko kasi dito sa negosyo, sa buhay na ito, you're either liked or you're detested. There comes a point when you get used to it.
Sir, ano yung mga simpleng bagay na lang na nagpapasaya sa'yo ngayon?
Ay, sus, being able to go to my rest house.
How about mga material
Flappy
stuff?
Bird. Nakakawalo lang ako. Pero for the longest time, isa, dalawa. Pababaw ako.
Aside sa Flappy Bird, sir, ano bang nilaro mo?
Squishy. Have you seen that? Yung kalaban, yung poste naman ang umiikit. Yun. Ano pa ba? I love wearing clothes na kadalasan sasabihin sa akin ni Bong, ano ka ba naman? Enjoy ako dyan pag ayaw niya. Meron din ako pagkasutil. Yung gano'n, yung pag ayaw mo, gusto ko. Kasi even in concepts, I'm reading now a book which is given to me by Carlos. It's really wonderful. It just really challenges everything that I believed in. And I'm having a lot of fun.
Sir, I'm just curious. Kung